What's happening? I got some good FortiGate labs for you. So if you've been looking to train and just want to see a different perspective on somebody doing FortiGate labs, this playlist, that's why I created it, because I'm studying for the NSE 4 certification myself, and I didn't see a lot of content out there, so I just wanted to share this as a resource and to document my learning journey. It just helps me grow. So with that being said, this lab is 3 exercises. It's just for basic network security, admin stuff really. We're gonna create a user account for the first exercise. Then for the second exercise, we're gonna restrict the access to that user account and test that restriction. And then the third exercise, we're gonna just be generating backup config files, both clear text and encrypted. And as a bonus, if you stick around to the end, I'm going to be going over a quick tip that you can get the version number and the build number of any FortiGate using Notepad++ even from the config file, even if it is encrypted. If you've been to the channel, welcome back, and if you haven't, I appreciate you tapping in. I'm the host and the creator of this channel, Network Ninja, and I created this channel to establish a group of like-minded IT pros all trying to train and lab and all that there every day, like me, trying to boss up their skills. And hopefully we all grow personally and professionally and operate at the highest level of ourselves. So with that being said, let's get it. Oh, let me jump over there to that. So just so you guys can see, we're in the local FortiGate right here. We're not logged in. I'm gonna log in here. Admin, password. And the first exercise, like I said, is just configuring a basic user account. To do that, you have to first configure a security profile or an admin profile, excuse me. You gotta configure an admin profile for the user. As you see, there's already admin profile. So this admin has the Nino Brown rights. So the Nino Brown rights would be, you know what I'm saying, he can do read and write and all of those. All that there. So admin profile, if we create a new one, I ain't gonna give him them Nino Brown rights. Security admin profile, that's what we're gonna name this profile, and we're just gonna give him them low level rights, right? Read, you can only read, but we are gonna set this one aside to configure or read write, and the rest back to read, right? Or not read write, but back to read. Get it? Okay. So boom, we got security admin profile, but we don't have any users. You see like this super admin, you got some new admins under them, so you got to go over here and create the administrator for it. So this admin is who we're logged in now. If you look, again, he has all those rights, but we're going to create a new admin and not give him all those rights. His username is security. Type local user. Password is going to be Fortinet. If you are new to doing labs, just know that you would never use the lab password in the real world. I guess that goes without saying, but I've always heard it since I've been in. Oh, and the admin profile, I missed that. So the security admin profile, you have to assign it to the administrator account that you're creating. So okay, we can verify it that way, right? Or we can verify it by logging out and logging in with security. Fortinet. This is the user account we just created. And let's go check out his Nino Brown rights, which he really don't have. He just got the basic rights. So don't show again. Okay. So if you go system administrators, you can see that he doesn't even have the rights to edit this profile, you know. Also, you could even check right here on admin profiles. You got that one user now, and it's set to read write. So go back over here, admin profile, and there's the administrator. And that's all he has is, that's how you can check his rights. Hopefully all that made sense. So now what we're going to do after we created that, we just want to restrict that access. So we're going to have to get out of this profile, or I'm sorry, out of this account, go back into the admin account. And this is to restrict the access. So you go system, you go to your list of admins, and you edit right here. So through the GUI, you're going to go restrict login, and we're going to restrict them from 10.200.3.0/24. This subnet is the subnet that the remote client, this guy, he sits off of that network, and so he will have access using the security name. Only people from that subnet or only devices from that subnet that he's on will have access to this FortiGate using this username and password. So once we click OK, we're going to go ahead and test that. So we'll log out of here, and we'll go security and Fortinet, and I'm expecting this authentication to fail, and it did. So we go over, fly over to this guy, we go to the same local FortiGate. This is the same device that we're logged in. Even though it's a different IP address, it's the same device. It's just a different port on the device, different management port. So here we're going to go security, and then we're going to go Fortinet and log in. And as you can see from the remote client, we're in the same one, that same profile. We could go again, system, the admins, trusted hosts. You can see right there, security admin profile and everything, right? So now if we do want to let the local client in, we just got to allow his subnet. And his subnet is, since he's directly connected, the remote client isn't directly connected, so we can't look at the remote client's IP address, but we can look at this guy's right here, right? And he's 10.0.1, so we're gonna allow this subnet, right? So you don't have to do it this way. We're gonna do this through the CLI though. We're gonna go through the command line. I just wanted to show you that there is a way to do it from the command line and from the GUI, which I thought was great to know. So we do config, system, admin, edit the user, security, right there, and then set trust host. This is just the syntax. Hopefully this paste works. Paste. I didn't paste anything. 10.0.1.0/24, and then we hit end, and then show full configuration and grep for that trust host 2 actually. So all I did here was just verify that that config statement took, and that's me. I made that right there. So now anybody from that subnet should be able to log in with this username. So we're going to go here, security. We're going to log out. And we just failed, so I'm expecting this to allow me Fortinet, and then it is allowing me, and then I'll show you in its profiles. We go here again, right? System, administrators. Now, when we launch this, we can see, let's take a view of it. If you rewind the video, you'll see that this was here. Once I did that, we manually entered this. This here was populated after I did it through the CLI. This came in here, so thought that was pretty cool. So finally, now we're just going to generate some backup configs. So let's log out of here and log in with them Nino Brown rights again. Oh, put in the wrong thing. Admin password. Should get me in there. All right, we're logged in as admin, so we're just gonna restore a configuration. So we got a backup configuration that's local on this PC for this lab. So all we have to do is grab that config file. But really quick, network, you go network interfaces. Before we do that, here's a list of interfaces, IP addresses, everything's already configured. Even after, so once we drop this config file that we're gonna upload, it's gonna reconfigure it, and it has the config file for all this, so we're gonna verify that. So again, you wanna go admin, configuration, restore, upload. And then you gotta get to the path. For this lab, it's here. To get to the config file, it's right here. This is the clear text one. I told you we're gonna do encrypted and clear text, and then the password. Oh no password for this one, I believe. So minimize that. We're back in. We could go to network interfaces to verify again. Boom, everything's in there. So now what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do back it up to an encrypted config. So to do that one, we're gonna go back up, encryption, password, Fortinet. Again, you would never do this in the real world. You wouldn't use that password, Fortinet. And you see it generated this file. To restore to that file that's downloaded, you can see it. And we're gonna upload. And instead of going to my desktop where we got the last one, we're gonna go to downloads and select that guy. But this time, before I didn't put a password, since it is an encrypted file, you gotta put that password of Fortinet. Click OK, it's gonna ask you to reboot again. And we should get the same network interfaces and everything. While it's rebooting again, y'all tap in with me right here. I'm gonna show y'all, this is the bonus part of it. Even though it's all encrypted, if you look up here, the header or the very first line of any Notepad++ file, config file for a FortiGate will contain the version and the build number in the header for you to compare to the clear text. If you have a clear text, config version right here, and then the build number right there. Config version, build number. So hopefully that was a good bonus for y'all. But let's get backup config and the encrypted one. This is after the reboot. And as it logs back in, we'll check the network right here again, interfaces. Verify all that, and it's all good. It's all right there. So that wraps it up. I appreciate y'all tapping in once again for the video. I know I was stumbling and mumbling through the video trying to figure it out, but I appreciate y'all rocking with me. We coming with the next lab. Lab number 2 gonna be firewall policies. So just implementing the firewall policies through the FortiGate. Again, just basic network security, basic admin stuff. If you're just trying to get just basic stuff for the NSE4 certification, you gotta subscribe, you know, hit that notification bell so you know when I drop this video, you know, it's always gonna be that good for you. I always got that good, so make sure y'all share the video. You know what I'm saying? For anybody that's trying to get into IT, tell them come follow this channel, man. I got them, man. As I always say, holla at your boy. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And I'm a ninja.